In the summer of 1977, 3 young Girl Scouts staying at an Oklahoma campsite were raped and murdered. The girls, Lori, Michelle, and Doris, were between the ages of 8 and 10. About 2 months before the murders, a camp counselor found a disturbing note in her belongings. The culprit promised to murder 3 children at the camp. Knowing that young campers enjoy telling scary stories around the campfire, the camp counselor dismissed the threatening note as nothing more than a prank, a decision she would come to regret. Early in the morning of June 13th, the girls' bodies were found in their sleeping bags out on the trail leading to the camp showers. The only evidence that their killer left behind was a red flashlight and a bloody footprint. The prime suspect in the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders was Gene Leroy Hart, an escaped convict. Hart had been raised about a mile from Camp Scott, and at the time of the murders he was at large after escaping from prison, where he had been serving time for burglary, kidnapping, and rape. A local jury acquitted Hart of the crime, citing a lack of evidence. However, Oklahoma police consider the case solved. To this day, no one knows if Gene Leroy Hart got away with murder, or if the true killer was someone else entirely. Either way, the girl's killer never saw justice.
An English-born Australian serial killer, John Wayne Glover, was known for preying on elderly women, including the widow of artist Will Ashton. Over the span of 14 months, between 1989 and 1990, Glover murdered 6 elderly women after brutally attacking them. At times, he used simply his fists to attack his victims. With others, he used objects like hammers, his victims' pantyhose, and other instruments. Many of his victims were simply women he saw walking past him on the street, with whom he struck up casual conversation. In addition to attacking and murdering those 6 women, Glover was also accused of molesting and sexually assaulting several other elderly women. At his trial, a psychologist noted that while Glover was sane, he had a severe personality disorder, which may or may not have been connected to his turbulent relationships with his mother and mother-in-law. After being found guilty and sentenced to prison, Glover killed himself in 2005. Days before he died, he handed his last visitor a picture he had drawn featuring 2 trees and the number 9. Supposedly, 9 is the true number of murders Glover was responsible for, not merely the 6 for which he was convicted.